Michelle Tyson. He's a homo. He's still homo. His wife a homo, and I'm gonna knock him out.
Always aggressive, right in front. Look at here.
Just laughing at.
Who threw the first punch here?
He did. He surprised me.
May 1986, New York. 17 days earlier, James Tillis made it to the final bell, the first man ever to do it. 20 fights, 19 knockouts, and the first scratch on the legend.
How disappointed are you that the knockout string is over?
Not at all. If anything, I feel relieved, and I'm confident if I wanted to, I could have knocked them out.
Instead of a breather, they hand Tyson Mitch Green. A lot of people called it a mistake. Green wasn't a line on a record. New York was afraid of him long before he ever put on gloves. Behind him stood the Black Spades, one of the most brutal gangs in the city. And he didn't stand there as a foot soldier. 6'5", a center's reach, and a block that answered to him alone. They called him Blood, and it fit him perfectly. Nobody had to introduce them. Brooklyn, rival blocks, warring crews, a score going back to their teens. The WBC rankings just handed them a date and a ring. And Green started throwing long before the bell. This wasn't trash talk. It was humiliation, calculated, public, aimed at every camera he could reach. He denied Tyson the right to call himself a man, took him apart piece by piece for the reporters, mocked the soda commercial.
Tyson, you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna be some Michelle Cicely Tyson. He's a homo. Oh, baby. So it's a simulation. Dog, kid, ugly. Tyson, ugly. He's a homo. We want to say national. Michelle Cicely Tyson is a homo. Baby.
Went after everything personal. Said Robin Givens' name out loud and promised to take her from him. On air, straight into the lens. And then the part that mattered most. He won't say a word back. Because he's scared of me. He wasn't saying it for the press. He was saying it for the street they both came up on. So all of Brooklyn would hear who the king was. You could feel the tension on both sides.
That between Larry Holmes and Michael Spinks. Round one, Mike Tyson right on top of Mitch Green.
Just as expected, Mike down like a locomotive, going straight for Mitch Green. Green, what he's going to have to do to be successful is to box. Pretty much do the same thing, staying close to his opponent. It's similar to Joe Frazier. Always aggressive.
The bell. And Tyson dropped low, a short burst underneath those long arms. Green met him. His counters came faster than you'd expect from a man that size. He didn't back up. He took the fight. But by the end of those 3 minutes, the smirk had slid off his face. He walked back to the corner a different man, one who understood.
Keep that jab in his face and not be intimidated by his punching power.
Mike Tyson and his cornerman Kevin Rooney, his trainer, were not real pleased with the Tillis fight because they said both the
screens complaining about the head of Mike Tyson. You see what's happened in Tyson 2 rounds. But being conditioned like Tyson, there's no major.
And shots to the body.
Really frustrated fighter.
Good left hand by around his chin rather than up on his cheeks.
What I'm looking forward to seeing, whether or not you know, it's time and time again that left hook.
A little more about that, but his gloves are actually down around his chin.
Mitch Green's mouth. He was knocked out by a left hook. Chest, because what happens by him being so close, it compensates for his height.
In the second round, the picture changed. Green reached for the street arsenal, grabbed the neck, bent him down, worked from underneath. Where they both come from, nobody apologizes for that. Only Tyson read every move before it came. Same school. So Green hung on. Clinch after clinch. Kill the pace, break the rhythm, steal seconds. It didn't work. Nothing worked.
So now Green holding and hitting.
So he's able to throw quicker shots. There's the left hook I was talking about. Those short shots have it of leaning back. Watch the left hook of Mike Tyson land every time Mitch Green moves backwards.
And he did draw a warning from Luis Rivera, the referee, about holding. Green's in trouble.
Those shots,
incidentally, the peekaboo style
jab and attempt to outmaneuver.
Now here we see White, the mouthpiece come out.
Inside, it can do a great deal of damage to the mouth.
So difficult for Green to move because
It's trying to exchange punch for punch. He can't do that.
Problems when he lost his mouthpiece in that last round.
When his mouthpiece was knocked out his mouth, he kept his mouth open. Again, Barry, you have to watch these little short shots thrown by...
Third round, a straight left, and Green's mouthpiece flies toward the front rows. The bridge goes with it, teeth and all. He stayed and fought. After that, it turned into a grind. Grab, hold, a warning from the referee. Then grab again. After the fourth, they either didn't hear the bell or pretended not to. They had to be pulled apart by hand. The commentator said the truest line of the night, out on the corners where they grew up, nobody rings a bell.
You see the exposed area to the body.
You have to think, Ray, that maybe the Tillis fight woke him up.
Even the uppercut of Mike Tyson's been effective.
That was a right hand to the top. But is he doing that tonight?
Well, the problem he's making, he cannot keep Mike Tyson off of him. Those little inside shots is really busting up the mouth of him. It's going to take his time. Both hands. Take his toe. Working the body once again, Mike Tyson with that free hand.
The last time we saw Mitch Green in a preliminary fight.
Now see, this is how I got knocked down by Kevin Howard, by moving around too much. You gotta slow down a little bit. That right hand. Good left hook, solid left hook. Green cannot continue to take these type of shots. It's going to slow him down.
I want to mention, he says, when I asked him yesterday what his best weapon was, and he said, my elusiveness. He has said nothing about his punching power. He said
both hands, and which makes him quite a difficult target. Tyson's doing what he didn't do against Quick Tillis. You notice when he's tied up, he still works the free hand. He didn't do that against Quick Tillis. So they get rid of their mouthpiece. Not a smart thing to do because their mouthpiece protects you from a broken jaw.
Mouthpiece 9 times. Is that any sort of indicative of anything in particular?
A lot of times it's fatigue, and also it's a way that fighters get a breather.
Left hand, top of the head.
A lot of times between your right hand and the left hook of Mike Tyson is very, very effective.
That was another big shot right there by Tyson.
Come on, let it go, let it go. Very good, very good.
Inside of 10 seconds.
That free hand to the body.
And that's something that he did not do against Quick Tillis.
Yo. Come on, back. Come on.
The fifth round, the one that stays forever. Tyson rolled side to side, slipping the punches past his head and smiled. 5 rounds earlier, Green had been explaining to all of New York which one of them wasn't a man. Now, he was being laughed at to his face, without a word, in front of that same New York.
He fought hard for about 5 rounds, and then he seemed to coast a little bit.
Look at what he's doing now, Barry. Tyson. He started to really become very loose with his head. Not getting any type of respect from Mike Tyson, mainly because he's not making a fist when he throws his punches. Good luck to Mitch Green.
Started to say about some of his opponents and what they say. Fought a guy named Eddie Richardson. They asked him, have you ever been hit so hard? He said, yeah, about a year ago I was hit by a truck. Well, just how hard Mike Tyson hits can be learned in talking to some of the people he fought.
Look at here.
Just laughing at him. And Green seems to me, Ray, to be doing all the wrong things.
Slip punches.
Big right hand.
Big, and that wobble Mitch Green for a second there. Tyson is not breathing hard, so that tells you that he's not concerned about going the distance, going 10 rounds.
In fact, we talked to him about that.
Tyson's talking to Mitch now.
In the Tillis fight,
moves backwards. He's only way.
The referee took the round from Green for holding.
just a second ago, Mitch Green got a little upset with the referee. I guess the referee was trying to warn him for holding. He's conditioned, Barry. You notice that when he goes to the body,
I don't see that.
I doubt that very seriously. Tyson's just as strong as he was.
After that, there was no shine left, just work. Body, jaw, uppercut up into the chin. Split mouth, blood, teeth already gone. But Green stayed up. He took all of it with the stubbornness of a man bullets couldn't put down.
And what a right hand.
There is such frustration. I like the fact that Tyson used what he has. I mean, he has power, he has speed, he's landed with a lot of good left hooks, solid left hooks. Those
Wishful thinking in Mitch Green's corner.
at full speed. Look at here, you can tell that Green is not concerned about going the distance, throwing those shots, combination to the body.
Another big left shot that we started in the last round about Tyson's going 10 rounds.
Chin and a huge net. I mean, he is so tenacious. Jab, and all of a sudden, Tyson's right there in his chest. One thing you have to give to Mitch is he's not letting up.
To conclude that, he said when it was over.
Look at the uppercuts. And he's setting Mitch Green up with uppercuts. He throws him as though he's working effortlessly. I mean, he's taking his time and just having fun. He's moving forward, staying aggressive, getting inside, and I mean, Tyson, they're good uppercut.
What a beautiful. Just straighten Mitch Green right.
Those little short shots. They've been working so.
The eighth, the only flash of a real war. Green opened up and poured out a combination. Tyson pulled his head out from under every shot and came back with a left hook.
This man up properly. He's holding behind the head, which he allows those shots like that to land. Good uppercut there.
Green just trying to tie Tyson up, and a couple of good shots by Mitch Green. His best rally of the fight right here.
Look here. No.
He's caught Tyson 4 or 5 times, and Tyson for the first time.
For Tyson. And now we see Mitch Green. He landed with
actually a little bit slow.
See the body shots.
Yo! Tyson.
Oh, let it go. Tyson's using, you know what I feel, Barry? He's using what he has. I mean, he's not what you can see his opponent let you fight him inside, which is a big mistake that Mitch Green.
That seems to be something that runs through all of Mike Tyson's opponents. That
the 10th went the same way as the first. Every exchange his, not an inch given.
His punches. Line him up. He's holding him.
Another day in the classroom. Big left hand.
Getting the type of money that he wants, but the fact is, he has to prove himself. Put those hands down a little too low, because if he meet a good puncher with speed,
Green's
career, he's going to figure out a better way to approach fights like this. Those shots to the body. What's going to happen? Score more effective punches. They've been working so.
The judges were unanimous, but behind those words was another truth. August 1988, 4 in the morning, no ropes, no referee, no rounds. Green came and found him, tore off his shirt, 2 years of stored up rage coming out at once. Old scores, Don King's money, an outsider standing in the middle of his block. It started with words. It ended with blood on the asphalt. The undisputed champion of the world fought exactly the way he did at 14. Bare hands, no scorecard, no mercy. He told it later. He hit him, and the guy just swayed and wouldn't go down. At one point, it looked like he'd stopped breathing. He made it. By morning, an eye swollen shut, a split nose, 5 stitches. For Tyson, A broken right hand and a fight pushed back a year. And who threw first? Each of them kept his own answer, forever.